Are you doing that?
I'm just channeling it. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Thebait.
Today we have a really, really awesome trailer, The Discovery.
It came out of nowhere too.
Yeah, Netflix keeps raising the bar in the quality of their content because Netflix right now represents so much, honestly, so much in the contemporary world that we live, like shows, movies, all over the place. And they did it again, like The Discovery, absolutely breathtaking trailer. It starts with that feeling of a little bit of like an indie drama kind of style.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
agree.
you see the guy in front of an ocean.
Yeah.
You know, even the tone of the movie, and then you have that, you know, Trek takes over from the beginning, which we love. I honestly I was hooked right there. What's the guy's name? Roy
Orbison, and he's never sounded more creepy in my life.
Exactly. Only the Lonely. That's the name of that track. That weird ass track.
Only the lonely.
Exactly. And it keeps bringing you in. If you weren't hooked with the initial elements by seeing even Jason Segel, for those who were fans of How I Met Your Mother, it's intriguing enough right off the bat. If you weren't even intrigued with that, the second that the song just slows down, it feels like it just pulls you even deeper in.
Well, that's the twist, though.
Yeah,
that's
exactly,
the twist, because
exactly.
like the beginning of that trailer is so, I would say, contained within sort of a melancholy, grounded romance.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, so this is gonna be kind of a cutesy, yet probably in some sort of way a dark story. With
you have the Sundance tie-dye.
Exactly. When it's Sundance, there's always something really like, you know, melancholy. Yeah. As soon as that track slowed down, it just went sideways.
Yeah.
And I just was like,
what is going on? And then you get the feelings like, okay, there's some sort of cult going on, like some new religion. Oh my good God.
Yeah.
What are those people praying with their hands in their faces?
Yeah, I know, right?
Jesus Lord.
What does that even mean? And it's
Holy cow. Yo, seriously. I am a chicken for horror movies. He's not. So he was not impressed by that, and I was.
No. I wouldn't even say that. I would. Don't tell people what I am.
I'm a chicken. He loves horror movies. I am a chicken.
I do.
Yeah. It's just a series of images that are really messed up. From an editing point of view, if you were to look at it, how the story progresses, it's just fantastic. If you were to put in a graph, like how the thing literally, you know, goes, it's just this crescent line of like pulling you in very slowly, and then, you know, they give the twist, which is the song that changes everything, and then it's just one after the other. You see, you editor who cut this trailer, you're probably never gonna watch this video, but if you get to, here, thumbs up for you, buddy.
Up.
Honestly, if I ever cut something like that, I am a happy editor, honestly.
The way that they timed every shot, the moment in every shot that they picked, and then when they were doing the hits, that like dun dun dun, right, was like twisting a little bit more to this. What the? There goes my heart.
Our instinct is to cut to the beat, which not necessarily works all the time because it makes the cuts be really predictable.
Robotic,
right?
too.
Exactly, very robotic.
You could cut to the beat, which it's done in this way, but it's more than that.
Yeah, it worked a little bit different for me than it worked for Jared.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I was hooked immediately.
I was hooked in a different way. What ended up happening, because I didn't get as much from the trailer the first time as John did. So when I went to IMDb, I was surprised to know what the plot was. And it's just one line. It's not like a several sentence, right? It's like, it is set 1 year after proof of the afterlife has been scientifically verified.
Which is pretty mind-blowing.
Like, the amount of weight
that carries, man.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
And that brings me to like the idea of like grounded dramas with a sci-fi sort of accent. Another example would be Another Earth, if you've ever seen it. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
Earth.
That is a grounded story in with a sci-fi sort of accent, but it's still in a grounded. No one has superpowers. There's nothing really that makes anything magical. It's like taking reality and stepping just
A little
one
bit
foot
forward. Yeah.
into the science fiction sort of realm.
I don't know if I get too much the feeling of sci-fi there, because it got me really the feeling of like there's a cult run by what could be like some sort of fanatical group there. So it's more of their belief. I didn't feel that there's like a whole backdrop of like a scientific backdrop to something. The rest of the world still remains within the same backdrop that we're used to. It's just their belief that they have their own backdrop of whatever reality they believe in.
I mean, that's a great point, though, because religion and just more so questioning the world is kind of what seems to be a topic of discussion in there. Yes, there is obvious scientific sort of things in there, but there's also religious sort of things in there as well. That's always so interesting when there's a mix of both, because it's almost like religion is reactionary to, let's say, a scientific theory that's proven. It's a very interesting thing. I mean,
it is.
Regardless of what your belief is, it's still a very interesting topic to discuss.
You're goddamn right.
It's 1:38 that caused all of this.
Yeah, look at how much we've spoken about it.
So it's honestly, it is a really awesome trailer. He didn't notice initially that there's scenes, more than one, by the way, they're played in reverse.
Oh, yeah,
So-
that's true. I didn't catch that the first time. I was like,
That
what?
is-
The only one I did catch was Rooney Mara coming out of the water. That was the one thing I'm like, she's really dry coming out of the water. What's
Exactly.
Oh, duh.
Exactly. You don't get it first,
Davenport.
but that's good he
Yeah.
didn't get it. I had the same. I felt strange just like that too. I was like, whoa, wait a second, what's going? Oh, nice. So great style. It's not only nice cutting. It's not only awesome track, absolutely awesome track, but also there's style, and overall the trailer has one line.
People are just gonna keep killing themselves.
Only lonely.
And you think that she's gonna say something.
Yeah.
Is it? No.
Because she knows that he's right.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be warm and fuzzy.
Everyone's gonna die.
Everybody, no, they're not gonna die. They're gonna kill themselves.
Which is
They're not
even
gonna-
worse.
If you haven't watched it, the link's gonna be down here in the description. That's a great example. If you ever want to cut a trailer for your movie or for anything, or if you just enjoy trailers just like as much as we do, and you want to know what the good trailer is, put that one on your list, because it is, like, honestly, not even giving the entire plot line right off the bat. I wanted to watch it. It has my ticket, although it's going to go on Netflix, which is great because I already paid for it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I can tell you right away, I am not watching any other trailer that comes out. I want to keep this feeling until this thing comes out on Netflix. I want that feeling when I'm like, okay, I want to see what this thing is about.
And the best part about it is that we could be completely wrong about everything. We
As
never
always,
know.
As always, there's always the other side. You know, as we talked since the beginning, it could really suck. Fingers
Well, let's
crossed
hope not, man. Like
Well,
I
there's-
said, Robert Redford, I will always go back.
was about to say
I was
the
gonna say,
same thing.
yeah, I know we've talked about Robert Redford in the past, but
Yeah.
he just seems to add another layer to everything. And whenever he's in something, it's like, oh, Robert
There-
Redford,
there's-
Robert, what are you doing
there's
in
a
there?
weight to things when he's on it, man.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
like,
know
okay,
why.
okay, this is no kids in the park,
Yeah,
honestly. You know, there's some seriousness involved in this.
Yeah.
So 31st of March, put that in your calendar. Don't forget to tune on Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, go to a friend's house, you know, or just pay the money for
It's
Christ's
worth it,
sakes.
man.
You know, it's really worth
every
it.
penny.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. If you like this video, don't forget to hit this thumbs up right here.
Right down here.
Don't forget to subscribe and click on the little, you know, bell sign that there's there so you can have notifications when we post new videos. Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next time.